Today is the day. Mojang have just released a 1.17 snapshot for Java Edition Minecraft. This will kickstart Minecraft's 1.17 snapshot series. As predicted in my earlier videos, Mojang were quick to push out this stage of testing so that they can get a huge amount of information from the community as soon as possible. So when released in summer 2021, it's the best that it can be. So what's actually in this update and how do you play it? To play it, all you need to do is to create a new installation, making sure you have snapshots ticked on the right hand side. From here, when you make a new version, select the 20W45A and that's it. Make sure that when you load in Minecraft, you select that particular profile, and then when you make a new world, you'll have all the 1.17 features within that version. So what's actually in the snapshot? Well, it adds the following: bundles, candles, lava cauldrons, all the copper blocks, all the amethyst blocks, lightning rods, the spyglass, tinted glass, and a new change of hitting a shulker with a shulker bullet will now produce a new shulker. This is an awesome list of features, so let's load it up and take a look into it deeper. So we've now loaded the snapshot, let's look around and see what they've added. So we've got a lot of new copper blocks, and so much to my surprise, they've actually added in 16 different colours of candles. Even just searching candle gives you so many variations, and I wasn't expecting this, because we only got to see 2 colours in the actual Minecraft Live. So candles aside, we have all the copper blocks and their variations, so slabs and half slabs. We've also got all the amethyst. We also got what was shown by a developer on Twitter, where the amethyst geodes and crystals now have different variations. So it starts from a small, medium, and it ends up in a cluster. We've got the fact that you can now put lava in a cauldron. The lightning rod will basically convert thunder into redstone energy and will now prevent your bases from burning in thunderstorms. If you're enjoying the video so far, it would be awesome if this video could get 100 likes, and make sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date with the Minecraft 1.17 snapshots. We've also got the spyglass and the bundle items. The spyglass is a new item which lets you zoom in, much like a spyglass would in real life. And of course you can look around and you can see if there's any creepers nearby. Hasn't been super useful because obviously a lot of people use Optifine these days, but it's kind of cool to see them actually add in the item in its vanilla stage. And over there I can actually see that there's a ruined portal, which is quite handy. I didn't know that was there. Just goes to show you it can actually be useful. And then of course we have the bundle, which you can't right click to get an interface, you have to put things in yourself and then you read the item descriptions. So if I grab a bit of redstone and then hover over it and press right click, we now have 64 redstone dust. Can you put more items in? No, you cannot. So it can only support the same item type, and this one is 64 max. So if we look into that now and then press right click, we get the items back. We don't actually get to see an interface, which is kind of cool. Obviously we have the lightning rod, which I did briefly mention before. When this is struck by lightning, it will emit redstone, so that has a lot of uses and can be very useful. And then obviously if we go around and then just scroll through our inventory, we get to see what else was added. So these are all the new copper blocks, the semi-wax, semi-cut copper slab, wax, semi-weathered cuts copper slab. That is quite a long name. They'll probably get rid of that or change it to something else, because I don't think anything in Minecraft has got a name such as that length. We have the amethyst shard, which currently doesn't have any recipes. It's just part of the blocks and the new tools, and these are all the new candles as previously shown. And then obviously we have the respawn anchor. So basically they just added in all the blocks. There isn't any of the mobs that we wanted to see, and there isn't any of the biomes to my knowledge. It's just the blocks that they want testing. And then I imagine on the next snapshot, which should get released hopefully probably within the same month of November, they'll probably push out another one once they've got all the feedback from this version. We'll hopefully be able to see a new mob, and maybe potentially some of the new biomes. So we just came across a amethyst geode. This is something that will now spawn randomly all around the world. It is not a biome specific thing, so you can come across here and actually explore it. As you can see, the amethyst clusters actually spawn on the side, and then you can place them and interact with that. They currently drop the gems and the geodes that come from that. The amethyst shard, I believe they're called, but they're currently not a thing involved in any recipes, but they will definitely have some kind of use. And it looks beautiful. It's definitely something unique that you wouldn't usually see, and it's something that they want to play around with and test. It's not a 100% this is kind of what will be added into the game. It's just their best attempt, and then based off user feedback, if we think they're too common or too rare, they will change the rarities and hopefully, or maybe even the design. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good as it is, and I can't think of any new changes. One of the main reasons they do these snapshots is that so you can give user feedback and hopefully redesign the game. Up to 4 candles can be placed in any one spot, then after which it will spawn it right next to it, and then you can right click on a flint and steel to light it. As far as I can tell, it has a light emission of 4 to 8. It's not a powerful light source, and they are actually placeable within water, but obviously you can't light them once they're in there. So I can place 4 here, but you can't expect to light them, because obviously you can't light candles underwater, which is something Mojang wanted to specify in their changelog. The tinted glass is a glass type that does not allow any light to pass through, so this is great for spawners and mob grinders. Tinted glass can be crafted by using a glass block in the middle of 4 amethyst shards, which gives them a use. Originally I did not know that was a use. A cool thing to note is that you don't need a silk touch pick to get the glass back. But that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be making loads of videos on the new snapshot now that they come out, and every new snapshot I'll be making a video and updating you on how to get it. So do follow and do subscribe if you enjoy this content. I also have a Discord you can join where we're all speculating and going through the updates together. I actually have a snapshot server that me and my Discord community will be playing around with. You can join and play on that, and you can play with all these new features with us together, and so you don't have to load up a single player world. You can actually join on a server that has a snapshot, and we'll give you creative mode, and then you can play around with us. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and do subscribe.